Coach, obviously you've made a lot of good decisions to win 600 games, but I'm wondering, is the best decision you ever made to go to Orlando in December to play basketball?
I don't know about that, but it's not a bad decision. I mean, it was 85 degrees the last 5 days.
85.
We got back to Philly yesterday, and I think it was 30. So it's a great time to go down. It's good. The competition is phenomenal, and it's just a good time for the kids. The kids really enjoy it.
How much do you like playing against teams from other states and seeing different styles of play?
Oh, I prefer playing teams from other states. I mean, there's no sense going all the way down there and playing somebody from Pennsylvania. This time we played 3 really good teams. The last team we played had a recruit that's going to Vanderbilt. I mean, she was incredible. And it's nice because you go down, it's changed a little bit. You can still do a little scouting beforehand with Huddle and YouTube and everything else. But you sort of go in blind, and it's good to see how your kids react to things that maybe they haven't seen or aren't ready to expect. But it's nice. It's just, for us, it's a great bonding experience both on and off the court. And I mean, we've done it since 1994, so we've been doing it a long time. And like I said, it's a great benefit for the kids.
What's your favorite part about Disney World?
Probably Tower of Terror.
Really?
Yeah, I like that. Rock and roller coaster's not bad. We were over at Universal. There's a couple good roller coasters over there too that the kids really enjoy.
So 600 wins. Who would you say have been the biggest influences on you and have helped you over the course of your coaching career?
Obviously, I mean, most people know this. Lloyd Wolf is probably the biggest influence that I had in coaching, both in my coaching style and getting into it. I mean, he was a big influence in my life, and that's why I really got into coaching. Since then, I've had some great assistant coaches that have been with me for a long time. I mean, Kathy Maribel, Brenda Morgan, really, off the top of my head, were with me. Brenda was with me for 15 years. Now Josh Ressler and Alex Fowler are here, and they've been with me for a number of years now. So it takes a lot of continuity to be able to stay in it this long, and it takes some good people around you. And I've been blessed to have great people around me that way, and great people around me as administrators here that support us a great deal. And even a football guy, Rick Keeley. I mean, Rick Keeley's been a huge influence on me, and just the way to deal with kids and the way you approach things and the way you approach the game. And I tell people all the time, you want Rick Keeley to coach your child. That's just the type of guy he is.
If a young coach came up to you and said, I'm just starting out my program, how do you not just have a good season here or there, but how do you maintain the success for such a long period?
You know, you got to be committed. You really got to get to know the kids both on and off the floor. And I think sometimes that's tough for a lot of coaches, especially if you're not in the building. It's so much easier when you're in the building. I mean, I was out of the building for a number of years, and I was still in the system, so it was okay. But being here day in and day out, you can see the kids. You know if they're having a good day or a bad day, especially on the women's side. I mean, emotions sometimes are a little bit more prevalent in that side of the game. But the rewards that you get out of being able to be around young kids day in and day out, and the ability that you have to change their lives, really, and show them. We always say we use basketball just to teach the game of life. And I think that's the thing you got to keep in the back of your mind, because you're going to have your ups and downs. There's no way about it. You're going to have them. But the positives far outweigh the negatives.
You've had so many great players over 30-plus years. Is Caroline Herb the best shooter that you've ever had?
Best shooter, yeah, absolutely. I was afraid you're going to ask me who's the best player I've ever had.
If you want to answer that, too,
I won't answer that
might be tough.
I've had some really good ones. I've been blessed. I've been very blessed with a lot of great players, but more importantly, a lot of great kids and a lot of great families that have been supportive. And it's been amazing. I mean, 33 years, you don't do it if you're not enjoying it.
Herb and Reedy, both all-county selections last season. They're both back. You won the county championship last year. What are your expectations this season?
I don't know about expectations, but we set goals. Our goals are to get to the county championship and win a county championship. I mean, that's our goal every single year. Our goal is to get to the district championship game also. So we'll take one game at a time and see how that goes. And I think that's the way you have to go and do things. You got to set goals for your kids, because without goals, there's really nothing to work towards.
With a program like you have, you don't often see a lot of freshmen in the mix, and you have 3 right now that are getting playing time. How good can that trio be?
You know what? It's a real good mix of kids because you have a really nice ball handler, guard. We have all 3 of them can shoot the ball already. All 3 of them can handle. It's a matter of getting the quickness there because it's a different game. Even if you're playing AAU, all of a sudden you get to the high school and varsity game. It's a different, quick game. But the 3 of them work hard. They're very, very good friends, so that helps also. There's going to be a lot of highlights in their career over the next 3 to 4 years.
You have Mifflin coming up Tuesday night. What do you think are the keys in that matchup?
Oh, we got to get out and guard. Oh, my goodness. I think they're averaging 30 attempts from the three-point line every game. So you got to get out and guard. And Mike does a great job with his kids because they play different than most teams you're going to see. They play a lot of zone, and it's a lot of matchup, and they throw a lot of pressure at you. Sometimes they come after you real hard. Sometimes it's just a token pressure. So you got to be ready for a lot of different things. But if we play good defense, which we have been playing lately, I think it's going to be a really, really good game.
What are your thoughts on Division I and the county as a whole this season?
I think it's a lot stronger than it was last year. I mean, just looking at scores, I really haven't had a chance to go out and see many teams play yet, but the county looks up, and last year was a tough year on everybody. Mm-hmm. But Division I especially, there's some great teams in Division I, and you got to come ready to play every single night because on any given night, the team that's in the 5th spot can beat anybody. So we're going to take them, as I said, one game at a time and just do the best we can.
Well, congratulations on 600 wins. Welcome back to 20 degrees instead of 85.
Thanks, Paul. I appreciate it.